want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about being confused or feeling frustrated, or when you don't understand what's happening, or you just feel like you're at your wits' end and you don't have no more hope. I want you to listen to this story, and I want you to listen to the end. It won't take long. You ready? All right. There was this couple used to go to England. This was their 25th wedding anniversary, and they love pottery and teacups. So they went into this beautiful little quaint shop. And they had said there was this teacup that was so beautiful. They had never seen anything as beautiful. They asked the sales lady, hey, can we see that real quick? They said, yeah, sure, of course. So the sales lady hands them the little teacup. Teacup begins to speak. He says, you know what? I haven't always been a teacup, you know. No, I was once some clay and just red and just clay, okay? But my master, his name is God, you know, he's a potter, you know. He started patting me and rolling me and stuff and pulling on me and pulling me and stretching me and shaping me and stuff. And, you know, I really wasn't fond of that. So I asked him, hey, can you please stop? Because this don't feel good. And he just looked at me and nodded. Says, not yet. Then he put me in the oven. Okay, it got a little hot up in there. Okay, you know, I wasn't clear on what was going on. Look here, look here. It is really hot around here. It is hot in here. Okay, can you please turn down this heat just a little bit? You know, I can see you through the door. I know you there. Can you just turn it down? He looked at me and smiled and said, not yet. He took me out. Then he started painting me with some stuff, and those brushes, it was real prickly. You know, I was not used to this. Okay, and I felt some things, but I've never felt this before. I said, oh my goodness, could you, oh my gosh, could you please stop? This is annoying, and I am not feeling this. Okay, this is uncomfortable. I am frustrated. Would you please stop? And he said, not yet. Then he took me, y'all, and put me in the kiln and turned up the fire. No, this wasn't like the first time when he put me in this oven, in this kiln. No. This was twice the heat, and I was exhausted. I was exhausted, honey. I have been spun. I have been pulled in every direction. I don't know. I have been confused. I have been frustrated. I have been annoyed. And in the heat, it has been hot. And now we were back in there, and I just don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. I have lost all hope. I have begged. I have pleaded. I have asked, could you please stop? I could see him through the door. Could you just stop? He said, not yet. And then he took me out and he put me on the highest shelf. He came and he gave me a mirror and he turned it around and he said, look at you. Look how beautiful you are. This is what I had in mind when I first began with you. If you are experiencing some times of uncomfortability, you can't seem to understand for the life of you why you are going through this. Let me tell you something. I'm going through some things right now. Okay, but I'm also understanding that on May 4th, 2020, when my whole life changed because of a fire, you understand, that's when my journey began. And I, much like that teacup, had to have been spun around. I have been dizzy. I have been confused. I have been irritated. I have been frustrated. I have been just feeling like at times that there was absolutely no hope. And then when I sit back and I look at everything that has done for me, through me, in me, and of me, it has come from God. You understand me? And it has been wonderful. Had I had not gone through any of those things, I would not understand why some of the things are happening and why it is necessary in order for me to make this change in my life. So you see, it is necessary for us to go through recreation, leaving that old self behind, letting that old self die, and allowing God to do a work in us that we will actually experience this thing called love. And love begins with him and then it goes to self. And when that happens, baby, no matter what you going through, you always gonna have that thing that people call joy. It is called joy. Okay? So this world is a very complicated world. And we just all doing the best that we can. But let me encourage you to recall that teapot story or the teacup story when you are feeling that life is uncertain. And let you always understand that God is the potter. He is the one that has control over everything and everyone, including self. Let him do a great work in you. I am allowing him to do a great work in me, honey. And if you knew my story, you wouldn't believe it not for 1 second. All right? All right. So let me just encourage you on today, baby, that you are doing just fine. You are right where you are supposed to be. Glory to God. And I am very grateful for you and the change that you are experiencing. Embrace this journey, honey, because it gets so bright. God bless us all. Bye.